You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Here we go! Yo! It's the realest on the radio, the party bro living in the audio, making everybody go. Yo! Welcome back to the show. Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com. Good morning, Powers.
Good morning, Beef.
And good morning, everybody out there driving to work or just chilling, whatever you're doing. Thank you for joining us here on Rock 102.1 on this hump day. We got a great show lined up for you. I'm just rebounding. It's like a birthday hangover, if you will.
Yeah.
Had that yesterday. It was too late in the day to find out that I shared a birthday with Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, to which I blame you for that. You should have let me know yesterday at 5:45.
I was going to get in the outfit and everything.
Yeah. I had several different reasons to have birthday blues, but, I'm trying to shake it off. And then when I got home, I was feeling kind of funky, but I was looking forward to, just chilling, enjoying myself, if you will. And I see a package on my doorstep, right? Little birthday delivery package. I'm like, oh, this is a nice surprise. What may I have gotten for my birthday, right? Everyone likes birthday presents. And the older you get, the less you receive. That's just how it is, especially when you're a dad. And speaking of which, so I got this package from my mom. She sent me a nice little book called Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar with this book, you may have heard its other title. So I hear you're a terrible dad. That's essentially the takeaway from this book that I got from my mom. See, my mom and my dad and my sister, and they're all kind of split up, dysfunctional, but they all come together and they came down to Tucson to have lunch with me on Sunday. And at one point, my daughter convinced my mom to take her to Target to pick up some nonsense. And which is fine, and grandma to the rescue. Of course, grandma's going to pay, but grandma didn't know where the Target was. And she's trying to figure it out. Meanwhile, my daughter is like this moody, entitled teenager who's sitting on her phone, just scrolling through BS, right?
Yeah.
Not helping her mom or her grandma find where the Target is.
Yeah.
I saw this. I'm irritated by this. I say something about it. And I'm like, get off your phone or help her figure out where the Target is if you want free stuff from your grandma. And then she gives me a look and I'm like, don't you give me that look. This is very typical
Dad 101 stuff.
Dad 101.
Don't
right?
give me that look. That's a classic.
Yeah, exactly. And so I lay into her a little bit about giving me that nonsense look and giving attitude and not helping out her grandmother and being inconsiderate, because any good parent, when they recognize this stuff, is going to call out the BS. And that's what I did. And this apparently, my mom forgot who raised me, right?
Yeah, that's the receipt right there.
Yeah, and there's a couple reasons why this book irritates the hell out of me. Because one, I know I'm a great father. In fact, I've had professionals tell me so. It's not just my own personal opinion. My daughter's in counseling right now, and we've done group counseling together. And the takeaway from that, from her counselor, is like, damn, you're a great dad. I'm like, I know, man. It's crazy. And to be a great dad, look, I recognize there's a low bar as far as when you become a father. If you're just around your kid and you don't completely abandon them, immediately people are going to assume you're a good dad. And, people have told me I'm a good dad before they even knew how great of a dad I was. I mean, they were right, but, they didn't know. They just said, oh, you're around your daughter. Oh, you have custody of your daughter. You're a great dad. I'm like, yeah, it was either, me have custody or she be an orphan, so I stepped up. I love my daughter.
There it is. I love my daughter. Yes.
Oh,
I think that sentence comes first before all that.
Yeah, I just had to let that be known. But where's my thought process on this? The point is that low bar I exceed. And people know that. My mom should know that. But she saw the way that I, reprimanded my daughter, and she has the audacity to call me out and say I'm a terrible dad. Now, here's what makes me even. Yeah, you want to read this book? It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a paperback. Now, the thing that makes me even more mad about this stupid book is that about 3 years ago, my mom has been a codependent person for my entire life, right?
Okay.
So just, adopting all these misfits into our family who would then turn around and rob her and, villainize me. And it caused a lot of issues growing up. And she was always into toxic relationships. So the people she would involve in her life, romantically or not, were always these garbage people that would drag her down. This was a sign of codependency. And so recognizing this, I got for her a book about codependency. And then I knew that she was going to be lazy about it because she is my mom, right? And we're not the biggest readers on the planet. Surprise, surprise. So I bought her the audio CD of the book as well, saying, look, you don't even have to read it. Just you drive around town a lot. Just pop this in your CD player and you'll learn about codependency a little bit more. Maybe you'll recognize some things that you may or may not be doing, right?
Yeah.
She didn't do any of that. She blatantly ignored it. And this was a thoughtful gift, right? And then fast forward 3 years later, what do I get? I get a book.
Yep.
And I didn't even get an audio CD. I mean, I don't have a CD player in my car, but still, I didn't get a digital download. I didn't get Leonard Nimoy reading it to me. Maybe that would have helped.
I don't know if that's the Dr. Spock they were all talking about back in the day.
Doesn't matter. That's the one I listened to. So this is my frustration. This is what I'm greeted with when I got home. And now I was like, you know what? F this day. So that was pretty much the rest of my day until I, got a nice hoodie for my girlfriend. Humanation, baby.
I was going to comment. Very nice hoodie.
Oh my! I got a fresh fit. When you guys join us in the podcast broadcast later on the YouTube page, youtube.com/beefvegan, you'll see how fresh I look, and you're like, oh. I mean, if anything, it may not be the best show in Tucson, but the best looking show in Tucson's right here.
Look out.
Right here. This is how we're rocking. Let's get into the music. We got your morning moron coming up. Don't forget today on the line, tickets for Black Veil Brides, plus the Master of Prizes continues. Blah, 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 blah. That was our show open. Welcome back to the show. We are joined by not only Powers. Good morning, Powers.
Good morning, sir.
We also have a weed rapper extraordinaire, Mr. Hotrock Supajoint. Good morning, Hotrock. Do I have you on?
I see him.
Oh, you know what? I got to unmute you, homie.
There you go. Who muted me? Homie, you can't mute Hotrock Supajoint.
Yes. Hey, do we have... Here's my thought process, okay? Because I was checking you out. I didn't know if we had another movie hack, if you had a brand new movie hack, but I do know that a new trailer for Spiderman just dropped yesterday. So I was thinking if we didn't have a new movie hack, or even if we do, we could do a live movie hack together.
Oh my God, homie. This is awesome. I love this idea.
So you love this idea? So you down with that? Because this new trailer looks amazing, and there's a lot of things I want to unpack and ruin the movie for Powers. Because there's a lot of, the internet talks, and the internet's come up with a lot of great theories as to what we've been expecting or what we're going to expect, and they're right. There's rumors been going on for the past 6 months as to what's going to happen in this next Spider-Man movie, and the more they drop trailers, the more it kind of shows that they were spot on. And we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. That's my tease, if you will. And we're about a minute away from our on-air segment. Did you see this, Hotrock? This is what I was showing. Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters. This is a book I got from my mom.
I don't read, homie, but it looks like a pretty awesome book. Look how thick that is. You know how much weed you could roll on that thing? You could roll so much weed on that.
Well, a third of the book, as Powers peruse through it, is basically don't be a drug addict or an alcoholic. So I got that chapter down, bruh. Yeah. I'm not a drug addict or an alcoholic, and you can't count weed as a drug. So, yeah, this is a big deal that I would get this. I was not thankful for this. I feel like it was an insult to get on my birthday. I'm kind of, pissed about it, but whatever. Yeah, I'm more pissed because I don't have the audio book. I'm like, I'm going to read this. I don't even want to put this in my house. I don't want people to think this is reading material. So I'm just going to keep it here.
I'll send you one of my meme hack books, homie. I'll send you one of my meme hack books.
Yes, please do. All right. We're going on. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to the podcast broadcast. It's Wednesday morning. So as always, we're joined by weed rapper Hotrock Supajoint via satellite. Good morning, Hotrock.
Good morning, homies. What's going on? Thanks for having me on again, Beats. What's up, Powers?
What up?
Yeah, so we are doing this live video stream, and we have a lot of things that we're going to get to. But first and foremost, I was going to talk about some of this news. I got funny, stupid videos I want to share on the stream that you have to see to believe, and I don't want to do it on the air because obviously it doesn't translate to the radio, right? But I will give you this. There was a study recently revealed that said men with pet rabbits and hamsters are most likely to cheat.
Why? What is this? Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you think about it, that's kind of spot on. I would also add to it. I don't know if they really looked into it, but I would say men with pet rabbits and hamsters are also more likely to be serial killers.
I was going to say kill you. I thought
Yeah,
that's what you were saying.
100%. 100%. If a dog doesn't have, or if a guy doesn't have a dog, then he's not really a guy. I mean, there's guys out there with cats.
Don't be judged, but you're allowed to like cats and dogs now. What are you talking about?
Well, those are the go-to pets. And, if you're out of prison, a snake. But besides that, and fish. You can throw fish in there.
Fish are there. Reptile friends are also a certain type of friend. Like your friends that have reptile snakes, they like iguanas, things like that. I'm not saying it's a negative thing.
You're saying a certain type of friend, like they're the type of weird guy that you're
maybe
like.
They're a little weirder, maybe they're a little more punk rock girl. They like their reptiles. Like that's always that type of owner of pets.
Right.
When we get away from dogs and cats.
But who would have pet rabbits though? I mean, honestly. So I mean, it's straight up. So if you meet a guy and you're going to date a guy and he has a bunch of rabbits, red flags, 100%. Somehow this dude with rabbits is gonna have the ability to cheat on you. I can't even imagine, and I'm a pretty imaginative guy, Powers. Like I can, picture almost every scenario. I can't picture a scenario where a grown man with a bunch of rabbits can get laid. I can't see it. No matter what. I don't care what multiverse it is. It just, I just don't put it together. Hamsters? I mean, gerbils, one thing. That's a party pet. Okay. So that's like, hey, I'm going to bring my gerbil into the equation. We're going to have a good time tonight. That I can understand.
Maybe I don't want to come to your party on Friday. I don't know. That's a party pet.
Party in the bedroom. You're not invited, Powers.
How dare you?
This chick magnet over here. We're going to talk about that on the stream as well. So we got so much to unpack. So join us on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page or youtube.com/beefvegan. We'll have more with weed rapper Hotrock Supajoint as well. So stick around. I got music on the way from 7 Mary 3 and 3 Doors Grace. So we got a 3-pack, if you will.
Nice.
Yeah. Double 3. Yeah.
I think that equals 6.
Look at you with the math.
Hey,
this is why the ladies love Powers, Hot Rock.
It's the math.
You're not going to believe the story I'm going to tell you next. So stick around, streamers. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Okay, so this guy right here, my nice goofy friend, I went out with, right here. Yeah, there you go. My goofy friend Powers here is a chick magnet. I'm calling him CM Powers. So we went out Friday night and he's dressed like a maniac. Okay. He basically just like you at a wedding.
I saw the pictures on Facebook. It was awesome. You looked awesome, Powers.
American flag onesie, space pants from a science fiction convention, wigs, right?
Wigs, yep.
That's the best part.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. And
Big
then this guy, all right, had women literally falling over themselves to get close to this guy. And this was at the game. This was after the game. And this was at the bar. And seeing this at the bar, and we had Rico with us as well. And Rico, the Latin lover dude, been going to the gym hardcore. He's a good looking guy.
I call him Handsome Rico.
Yeah, you might as well have called him invisible around this dude. Legit.
That's cold as ice.
Yeah. And I understand. I said before, like personality perseveres. It's fantastic. And it's great to witness in person. Someone beyond myself. I mean, I've always been able to do well with my personality, better than most people would assume. I've never seen the flip side of that coin. And, Powers is like atypical, that chic geek that has all the different comic book characters memorized, has all the action figures. His house literally looks like a Toys R Us outlet store, right?
I even put up racks so that all the Minton box figures can be merchandised on the shelves.
Oh my goodness. How tall are you, Powers?
6'2", 6'1", and like 11.
That's it. It's over 6 foot helps out because they see your head over all the other heads and they're like, oh, look at that tall that. Like I'm 6'8" when I be wearing my wig and my heels and stuff. Lord. So yeah, no, everybody got to show respect, or at least they see
tall guys. Yeah, tall guys
Exactly.
get it easy, and he's always wearing a flamboyant hat, right? So he's got the super shiny hat on right now.
Shiny hat.
But I'll give you an example. There was a girl there who was working with the Roadrunners, and initially when Power showed up, I noticed dirty looks from this girl. Like, who's this guy joining our party? Right? We were having a good time without him.
I'm wearing space pants, literally space pants, and my gold shoes. So
I love it.
You know, pants that are space.
right.
Pants out of space, legitimately
'Cause-
space.
Is that because your ass was out of this world, homie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. So she was not having anything to do with him when he first showed up. 15 minutes later, she is leaning in towards him, hanging on every word. Then
You know what she called me before you even go to the next thing? She said, "You know what about you? You're refreshing."
refreshing.
I was like,
Ooh.
"Oh,
You're
I'll
the
take
Fresca
that."
of dick.
You know
That is amazing. Right? So this girl hanging on every word. So 20 minutes after that, Powers goes to the restroom or something, and she can't wait to tell me and her friend how much she has just fallen in love with this guy.
Isn't that so funny?
And both Kim and myself were like, "What? Amazing."
Because let me quote. She said to me, because I'm like kind of aware, but then he goes like, she goes, "He's wearing these space pants and gold shoes. Like, I don't understand what's because she's baffled by it." And then she mentions, and he's got he's got these cute dimples. And I'm like, "Oh, got her.
Mhm.
Done. Done right there with the dimples. There you go."
Yeah.
Get him in
And
there.
Eddie's Italian. And I mean,
Yeah, mention that.
oh, yeah, several times.
Here,
So
wait.
as soon
is
as
it hot in here? Go boom. That's right, boys. All
role
right.
model.
I got that
Here
exact
is-
same shirt. Mine
Do
has
you?
2 L's though. Roll model.
Ah,
'Cause
there you
I
go.
rolled that weed. Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do. Now, real quick, Hot Rock, do you have a new movie hack or no?
So last week on the Super Show, we watched Ghostbusters Weed Life because Ghostbusters was coming out last weekend, but I find out it's this weekend because I was all high and I couldn't remember which weekend it came out.
Mhm.
So we did a repeat last week.
Okay.
And then this week, I've got 2 new movie preview hacks on the Super Show for the She-Hulk and Moon Knight because both those dropped, but they were so
Oh,
short. They're
fun.
like 30-second clips. So I did both of them.
I'm excited about that She-Hulk too, just to see. I mean, I just saw Shang-Chi, saw the final credit scenes of Shang-Chi,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
show Bruce Banner, and I'm interested to see where that goes.
Did you love Shang-Chi? Because I loved it. I saw it too.
Yeah. Well, I put it on kind of like I took a nap in between, so I have to rewatch it.
It's good.
Yeah, I was tired though. So here's what we'll do. I want to do a live movie hack
Oh my
with
God.
Spider-Man No Way Homie, or
No
sorry,
way, homie.
No
Right.
Way Home. We want to do a live one with you. I got to get that set up. So I'm going to play a clip real quick of how I outwoke my teenage daughter last night. This is a big deal, right? I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like, I'm more woke and PC than my daughter, who corrects me all the effing time about being woke and PC. So we're going to play that. Then we're going to do a live movie hack. And then we are going to talk about Spider-Man and spoil it for Powers, because there's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things to be excited about. So
I'm
real
excited.
quick, stick around and check this out. Rock 102.1 KFMA, it's Beef Vegan Presents. And yes, I did something incredible last night. That was outwoke a teenager. Let me give you a little backstory. My daughter doesn't like to be referred to in any kind of feminine titles. When I
Sure.
say my baby girl or sweetie or any of that stuff, she's like, "No, dad." And she's still very feminine. She's my daughter.
Yeah.
And, every parent can relate to this, especially growing up from little baby to all the little stages. But now, of course, modern world and teenagers, they do not like these labels that are restrictive, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up, I didn't like labels, but it's like, wow, now it's like the labels that they don't like. It's like, oh, even just he and she just, I don't even want to be dealing with it.
Yeah. In
like
fact,
where they're checking out.
yeah, even like her friend, when we picked up her friend to go do a sleepover, her friend, I was like, she said to me, she's like, "There they are." And I only saw one person. And I was like, "Well, where are they? I only see her." And she's like, "They is her, dad."
Right.
Oh, my bad.
Right. Didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah.
Just
I thought it
confused
was
for a second.
I thought it was a plural term.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking, You say there they are. It's a common mistake. So last night we go out to eat, right? Little birthday dinner. We go to Riley's downtown.
Okay.
Fantastic spot. They got that underground bar, but we didn't go to that one. I was in the mood for some pizza. I needed some good pizza.
Yeah.
So they have wood fire pizza. I was stoked about that. And our server was a gentleman who was fully embraced in his feminine side.
Okay.
To say the least. I'm trying to be as PC as possible. Full like hoop earrings, makeup, the whole nine. There was no mistaking, this person. Like they probably would not go by the standard definition, especially nowadays.
Right.
You wouldn't call this person sir.
Right.
Right.
Easily.
I would think that's common sense at this point. And excellent server, of course.
Yeah.
But when you come up, you're like, okay, you kind of without jumping to assumptions, and I could be wrong either way. But there were several times when my daughter referred to the server as he, and I was like, they. And I did that a couple times. Like, you don't know how this person identifies. You better to get it together, bitch.
Oh, geez. Oh, my God.
That's what I said to my daughter at dinner. That's what I do. And she's like, you're right, Dad. I'm like, I know I'm right. And I felt good. I walked out of there completely woke. I mean, it was late at night.
Completely woke.
Normally I'd be tired around that time of night, but I was woke. I was wide awoke, and I felt really good about it. So turnabout is fair play.
Well, the turnabout is fair play. It's true.
Yeah. And she created this beast, and then you know what? Respect it. We didn't ask the server because you know what? Honestly, it wasn't the position to have that discussion.
No, of course not.
We were just trying to eat, and they got their 20%.
There you go. There's
happy.
that. There's
Yeah.
that respect.
Yeah, so you too can outwoke a teenager. Trust me, the right opportunity will come, and they will slip. Oh, trust me, they will slip, and you'll be there to remind them. Oh, you're bad.
I do love that you called your daughter a bee, and then you're wondering in the earlier segment. So my mom sent me a book on parenting.
Terrible callback, Powers. Terrible callback. Let's hit the reset. When we come back, Jeff Bezos gets booed, and for the right reasons. I'm stoked about this story. It makes me happy. So we'll talk about that. All right, so there you have it. That was me as outwoking my teenage daughter.
So good.
It's so funny that you're talking about this because the new She-Hulk movie, I changed it. It's now called She-Her Hulk. And Hulk's trying to figure out if he's a he, him, or a they, them because he's got little puny banner inside of him. So we don't know which one he's going to go with.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's a brilliant concept.
Because then they are plural.
That's very 2021. Kevin Feige is going to be calling you up, being like, we need you on our team, Hot Rock.
Hot Rock, come smoke weed with me.
Yeah,
It's
phase
gonna be
420 right around the corner.
Exactly.
I took a page out of the book. So here's what we got. We only have a minute and 55 seconds before we go live on the air. So what I want to do is talk to you first about the Spider-Man trailer and what the internet's been kind of buzzing about.
Right.
And then we'll tease that we're going to do a live movie hack on the stream right after that. And we're going to go directly into it. I already have it queued up and everything. The trailer.
Remember, you got to keep that volume on.
No, the volume's muted. I got that so we don't get booted off our stream.
Right.
I think I got it covered. I took a page out of a Hot Rock's playbook and not included volume. Now, it's funny because I did a montage of memory show on Friday because we had the day off. But, we woke up, Powers and I woke up early and did a 2-hour stream just playing clips of our, not best of, but our montage of memories. So we would play different bits, and then in between it, we would play movie hacks and skits that Rico did. It was a cool variety show, right? And then we pop in every now and then, set it up like, remember that time? And boom. And it was just us hanging out with a few streamers who didn't mind, reliving some of our favorite moments. And some of those clips I played for the first time, actually.
Yeah.
But one of your movie hacks got us flagged on YouTube.
Which one, homie?
I don't know exactly which one, but a couple of days later, they reversed it after they checked it out and they listened to it. To you,
the YouTube spiders, man, they'll pick up on the video now. It's not just the audio anymore.
They'll pick up the video.
They pick up the video now too. So it's getting tough to be a meme hacker out here, yo.
Right. So are you getting flagged on these or what?
I get the notification that I can't monetize my stream, but
We're
I
not
don't
making
make
money.
any money
Right.
anyway.
Yeah, no one here is making money. We don't care about your
Exactly.
stupid promise of monetization.
I
Go
just
fuck
bought
yourself.
weed with my money
All right.
anyway, so it don't
Yeah, all
matter.
right, we're live on here. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. So we are hanging out here with Weed Rapper.
Weed whacker. I'm a weed whacker.
Hotrock Supajoint, and we're talking about all things YouTube as we're gonna debut a very live movie hack. The new Spider-Man trailer just dropped yesterday, and the internet is buzzing. And not only are they buzzing, there's tons of detectives out there breaking down what to expect in No Way Home. And we've already talked on a couple, brought up a couple topics. Say the star of Spider-Man, Tom Holland, said that this is the saddest Spider-Man.
Right.
This is like emotionally devastating for him, but it's also the best one.
Right.
To which I believe it. It looks good. Now, the rumor has been swirling around for the past 6 months or so that this was going to be a multiverse Spider-Man, meaning that all these villains that we're going to see from the previous Spider-Man films. So those are the way their workaround is like, this is a different universe. The Tobey Maguire, that was a universe.
Right.
The Andrew Garfield, that was a universe.
Correct.
And since it's multiverse, then they all come together. And we saw Doc Ock, the original Doc Ock, in the first trailer saying, "Oh, well, he's there."
As well as a Goblin bomb.
Yeah, they
showed up.
teased the
Right.
Green Goblin. Now the Green Goblin is 100% confirmed
Yep.
going to be in it. In fact, all of the Sinister Six is going to be in this film. So everyone that you've seen before in the others, Sandman, the Lizard, whatever his name is,
Yep.
Jamie Foxx's Electro.
Yep.
Electro. Yep.
Yeah, they're all in it. Okay, so this is a big deal. So the big $1 million question is, are there going to be 3 Spider-Mans?
I think there might be, at this point, there might be more than 3 Spider-Man.
I hope they got the cartoon Spider-Man coming out too.
That's
That'd
why
be
I
awesome.
was like, right? Maybe animated Spider-Man shows up. I want to see it.
I don't know if they'll go that far.
But again, make it maybe a real person, but like zip him in there.
Right.
You never know. I want Spider-Ham to show up.
Spider-Ham.
That's it.
CGI. Let's go.
Yes, Spider-Ham is a strong possibility. And in fact, there is a scene in the trailer that we'll see here in a little bit that a keen eye picked up on. It was, what's the name of the lizard? Lizard?
Like Kurt Connors, but the Lizard is his name.
Yeah,
the
the
lizard.
lizard.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a scene in the trailer where Electro, Sandman,
Mhm.
and the lizard were basically charging towards Spider-Man. And Spider-Man is coming at all 3 of them. All 3 of them. Now, it's important to say 3, okay? Because Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire would round out the 3 Spider-Men going against the villains. Well, the people noticed that the lizard got punched in the face, but you don't see who punched the lizard.
Really?
Yes,
Interesting.
and you'll see the lizard's head like shoot to the left as he got hit, and that means they basically they're showing you a scene that's going to be in the movie, but they were able to Photoshop out or remove the other 2 Spider-Men.
They famously have done this in Endgame. Other things, they'll put the Hulk where he's not going to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they try to mislead you, but that was one they basically effed up by leaving that in there. It all but confirms that there's going to be the other Spider-Man. And there's been,
Of course, there's gonna be.
of course, but I mean, we're 100% confirmed now. We're just 100% confirmed.
Well, we're still not 100.
No, I'm going to say 100. I'm going, I'm rarely wrong, Powers. You've been doing the show with me for a while.
Now you're right. Rarely wrong.
Rarely. So,
Of course he's right. He's never wrong, homie. Of course
Right.
he's right.
No, I'm wrong sometimes. Like, rarely. Like, what's a leap year? I once a leap year. I'm wrong a leap year.
Or,
Every 4 years.
naming the phone number of the station. Some of these things that come along.
I do that on purpose. It's branding.
Oh,
You
well
don't
done.
understand. Okay, so that's our little breakdown to Spider-Man. Now, on the podcast broadcast stream, we're going to watch that trailer together, but we're going to do a live Hot Rock movie hack. That means all the dialogue, that's going to be us. So we're going to jump in and have a little fun with this trailer and hopefully not get booted off our stream. So you could join us there, youtube.com/beefvegan, or on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page. We'll have more on the air coming up after Green Day. So stick around. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Clear. Okay. So, all right, let's get into this. Yeah.
Get pumped, gotta get pumped.
Okay.
I'll say this. Let's give Hot Rock the lead.
Yes.
So your lead, Mike, for sure.
100%.
I'm
And we'll-
Spider-Man.
Yeah, we'll hop in when we can.
Yeah.
All right.
You'll be Spider-Man and we'll be the villains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me hold on real quick. Let me work on my Spider-Man voice. Yo, homie, bring me some weed. All right, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Are you ready to go? Okay.
Right.
Is that your Spider-Man voice? You got
That's
that
how you-
down?
Oh my God, this
Okay.
is my Spider-Man voice. Yo, I'm Spider-Man. Yo, check me out. I'm gonna smoke some weed.
Which villains are you gonna be?
I don't know. Let's just. I want to
Oh,
be.
play
I'll
by
be
ear.
Doc Ock for sure.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Do you want? Wait. Do you want me to be? Do you want me to be the villains and do you want to be sound? You want me sound effects? Or do you want to be the villains and I'll be sound effects?
Ooh, you know what? You be the villains. I'll be sound effects.
Okay.
Okay, so we got heroes, villains, and then
Villains.
up top is sound effects.
Yes.
Got it.
How's your sound
Yep.
effect? Let me hear you thwip. Thwip.
Flip. Oh wait.
Oh,
with-
you got this. You got thwip.
Okay.
You
Flip.
got this.
Okay. Thank you. I like your confidence. Your confidence has really helped me out here because I was kind of unsure about myself. But let's see. All right. Pew pew pew.
There
Got
you
that.
go.
Pew, pew,
Okay.
we got this.
All right.
Perfect.
Here we go. Live movie hack. Spider-Man No Way Home official trailer.
Oh my God, homies. Oh my God, homies. What are you doing? Zap. See,
there we
I,
go.
I never
Here
do
we
these
go.
live. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm Spider-Man. I lost all my weed. Where did my weed go? I thought I left it behind this poster, but I didn't leave it. Maybe I left it in that helicopter, yo. Did you have the weed? No, I don't got the weed, homie.
Oh,
Oh, this is look up that steam train. No, I don't know. Okay, so you really
Hello,
need to get
Peter.
a heater in this place because it's really cold, homie. What are you doing? You cast a crazy spell. What's that crazy spell? Spells help you find the weed. Oh, there's my dad rig, yo.
Boom.
Wow, that's why you don't do BHO.
Let's see.
Who's that?
Bam.
This is Black Spider-Man. There's a hip hop reference in there
What up,
somewhere.
Holmes?
Pass it this way, Peter.
Hey, get out of the way, homie. Oh my God, yo.
Yeah.
Ow, you
Wait a
scratching me,
minute.
Get
homie.
up, Peter.
You're not my regular dealer.
This is hard to do, yo. I never done it real well.
You're
See, they laughing
doing
too,
great.
yo. They
They're laugh-
see what this is all about.
Oh,
They see how
yeah.
hard it be.
Well, they're laughing at Doc Ock's, name.
Stupid name.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
like what's
oh.
your name?
Octavius Octavius or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's keep it
All
going.
right, here we go.
All right, we're going.
All right, you got to be Doc Ock though.
I'm ready.
Be
All right,
super
let's do
nerdy and say what your name is. Okay,
Okay.
you got this. All right.
Hello, my name's Dr. Bluntavius.
Blunty Octavius. That's funny. My name's Jointy McJoints a lot.
Pew.
Oh, well done.
Oh,
Peter,
yeah.
Hey,
get,
Peter.
get it together.
Are you gonna bring us some weed or not? Because you're old enough to go buy weed.
Oh,
We're
man,
not old
you
enough
shouldn't be
yet.
talking to us. We're kids. Even though we age in the blip, we're still probably too young for you, even though we might be 5 years older.
We're 16 in the blip, but we're 21 now, not including the blip, so we can buy weed. Look out, zap!
Oh, get me photos of Spiderman.
oh,
Boys, we might have to team up. Pass that. No, you pass. It's my turn.
Boom.
catch it! Don't catch it! Ooh, it's explosions everywhere. Yo, homie,
Listen, Peter.
what's up, yo?
I'm going to keep my weed in here. Hey,
Oh,
give me that
no,
back.
I'm good. Give me that weed, yo! You shot me out my body, yo!
That's just what you're feeling. You can't tell. It's really good shit. Oh, this feels good.
Bam. Boom.
Zap, 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 zap,
Use
zap.
peace.
Explosion.
Oh, run this way. Bring it this way.
Pause it
gotta
real quick.
deliver.
Pause it. Pause it. Pause it. Pause it.
Oh, pause it. Okay.
Yeah. I like how instead of making an explosion sound, you just say explosion. That's a smart
Explosion.
move.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Lightning bolts.
All right.
Pam.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. I said Pam. I
Get
don't know
back here with my weed, Parker.
I'm falling into open space into Earth, yo.
Meh.
The
Remember me?
hobgoblin.
Ah, the hobgoblin.
Zap, zap,
Okay,
zap.
here we all here. Let's see if he gets hit in the head. That's what we're looking for.
I can't save
And
you
then
all,
this and
man.
that.
Zap, zap, boom.
Oh,
I
man,
can't-
it's real smoky.
I'm too high for this, yo.
Oh,
Look out! Oh, Mary Jane! I dropped my Mary Jane, yo. I'm gonna get it. I got my Mary Jane. Oh, now we'll never know if we got her or not. No way, homie.
So this part right here,
Yeah.
this shot right here has people on the internet thinking that we're going to get the animated like trio of Spider Ham and like a Willow or whatever Widow.
The Spider Gwen.
Gwen,
essentially.
Spider Gwen,
Gwen.
yes.
Ghost Spider.
Yes,
Whatever her name is. right?
yes. So this shot right here is very reminiscent of the animated series
Yup.
and the movie. And so essentially,
I want Italian Spider-Man to show up. You ever see Italian Spider-Man? You'll laugh your ass off. It's on YouTube. Go look it up.
Yeah.
I'll go look it up, Hubby.
You're gonna laugh your ass off.
All right, yeah. So I mean, that's why we don't do these movie hacks live. But
That
hey,
was fun and great. I applaud it.
let's hear some feedback here.
That's so funny.
Everybody's like, that was awful, yo.
Oh, no way. I love it.
I saw
Like they could do better.
Stockville
So
for me.
ridiculous.
Doc Ock. Okay.
Oh no,
All right.
with the C.
Yes. Oh yeah. Doc Cock. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, see,
I see that.
Voluntavious. I'm Jointy McJoint. That's the
So very excited about that. And that was the breakdown. In fact, actually in the trailer, let me see one more thing. I'll show you just the scene that showed.
I want to see what people talk about the lizard's heads moving. I didn't see his head move at all.
Oh, you'll see it. I'm zooming back right where it needs to be. I think it's probably towards the end.
Yeah, it's
here.
close to the end. Let's play.
Oh yeah.
We'll
Okay.
chat.
Okay.
Because I am super stoked about it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be great.
I watched someone dissect the movie, right? And like, what is the plot of the movie? He doesn't want to harm the villains. He feels bad for them. That they all died.
Yes.
Yeah, because they got names like Doc Ock and stuff like that. You
That's
obviously they in this small school bus when they go to school. You know?
I'm
I'm Doc Ock and I'm Electron and I'm the lizard. It's like, come on, homie, you can do better than that, yo.
That's true. That is true. But I think you're onto something there because they do mention in the trailer that all these villains died. And of course, Spider-Man is fighting with Doctor Strange here. And something about that box, it keeps they're fighting over it. Obviously, he's going through this Doctor Strange world that he does and trying to get away from Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange chasing him for some reason. And is it because he's trying to not kill the Sinister
He's
Six?
trying to not kill them, and Doctor Strange is like, "This is the way it has to be."
Right.
And he's like, "No, there must be another way." And look, you can see that's the other Green Goblins in there too.
What, both? Okay, so
Yes.
here's where the scene's going to happen. This is where the internet nerds are all freaking out.
Okay.
So you got Sandman, you got
I'm staring at the lizard.
Electro, and then there's the lizard,
Bottom right.
who I
there,
didn't even see. So
right?
you're gonna
And
see.
where's he
Alright.
get hit? All right.
You're gonna watch. You're gonna
Here
see
we
this.
go.
Watch.
Let's see.
There's that. All right.
Rush,
Leaks.
and then see. Okay,
So there he
here's
is,
the
right?
lizard right here. Now
Yep.
watch. Oh, did they cut that out?
See, I didn't see it. Nothing.
They already cut it out, homie.
I don't
They're
think
on
they
to
were
Yes,
gonna-
they're on to us. They know. Watch. I'm going to Twitter.
Oh,
I've seen
please.
it. No, Twitter tells all. Okay.
You know what else I saw? Because people do this with the movie poster too. They're like, "Oh, if you look real close in the movie poster, you can see there's an Easter egg of Peter Parker dancing like this in it." It's like, no, he's not. Like, people are just trying so hard. I really wonder if I think they're going to blow our minds. I think everyone's like, "Oh, it's the three of them. It's three of them," and we're going to get 10 of them. Like, we're going to
Okay.
get
Yeah.
a bunch of Spider-Man.
So
Miles
yeah,
Morales, Gwen,
they're right there.
Spider-Ham.
Watch.
He moves right there. Coincidence? I think not. He moves right there.
So funny.
Coincidence?
All right, there's
I
a-
think not.
There's a better one. That,
All right.
Doesn't
I mean,
have
that was
talking.
pretty good. That's
Yeah.
obviously footage.
exactly. Like, they can't really Photoshop that. They could try.
Right.
It's not the same.
And they wouldn't do that overnight and be
Right.
like, "Oh, this is the thing."
Yeah. But those little bastards at Marvel, they edited it out. They're
Good.
smooth. Why?
Listen, they are trying to quote maintain expectations.
Well, they're gonna get them.
Because here's why. Because that's the moment. That's going to be the thing that saves the day. Is that if all these villains made it, Spider-Mans are going to come through too, and that's the climax. It's not a movie starring
That's the
them.
one I want. That's
Right.
what I want to see. I want to see all the Spider-Man looking at each other like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going to show up like the end of the end game. Like, it's going to be like all hope's lost, and then Spider-Mans are going to show up to save the day.
Right.
It has to be that. That's why it's like it's going to happen at the end of the movie. Like, that's the payoff for the end of the movie.
The Invisible Man. Miles Morales. This is a Photoshop.
Yeah.
But you think Miles Morales is gonna be in it?
Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't they do it?
Yeah,
Because
why-
here's the
why
other thing
stop?
with Spider-Man.
Okay.
You can CG all of them. If you wanted literally animated Miles Morales, you can get the guy that did his voice, and you get anyone in a CG suit, and it could be like, "Oh, I am from that universe," and then he can reference it in the Spider-Verse, but you don't have to make him an animated character,
Right.
right? And then if we have Rocket Raccoon, Spider-Ham can exist here just fine. And I want Spider-Ham to show up and just even be like, "Oh, not again." I want him to say that. That's literally what I want in this movie. "Oh, not again."
That's a catchphrase.
That is just like, no, it's just that he was already in that Spider-Verse movie. And then it ties in that. It does tie in like, yep, it's a multiverse.
There it is.
Right?
There.
Wait, what'd he say? I can't hear.
Is that you or is that me?
That was Hotrock talk, but I can't hear him.
Oh. No, you kind of cut it. You cut out, dude. Or, I mean, your volume's low. All right, this is, I feared, nope, I still can't hear you there. We won't see anything goofier. So if you're just joining us, we're nerding out on Spider-Man.
I'm being
debate.
geeky.
There he is. He's
I can
back.
hear
There
you.
I am. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So let me, here, I have to switch gears here because I want to see if I have the video for this next segment, because there was a DoorDash driver that pooped in a lobby. All right. Now, as gross as that sounds, I don't blame her. Like, she's being,
it's a her.
yeah, it's a her, and she's being villainized. And actually, it's a different radio person. There it goes. It was a radio person in LA that posted the Ring doorbell camera about this.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the story, but you're going to see here where I'm like, this just seems like a terrible situation for her, where essentially she had an accident and she had to go to the bathroom, and she just might have had the accident in her pants and was trying to take care of it, and then still working. Like, imagine you have to deliver this food real quick, and then you're like, I gotta poop so bad, and you're like running up the stairs, and then one of those steps, thing just slips out. It's a mistake that happens. It happens. Yeah, it sucks. But now she's being shamed.
Did this happen on the same day that the lead singer peed on that dude on stage? Did you hear about this? Brass Against?
Oh, Brass Against? No,
Yeah,
I haven't
it's
even
like,
heard that.
and there's a band called Brass Against. It's like Rage Against the Machine cover band. And
Okay.
the female lead singer peed on some dude this weekend on stage. She had to go pee, but she couldn't leave the stage because they was doing the song. And so she had some guy come up on stage. She peed on the dude on stage.
Yeah, and he was like, hell yeah.
He
Right?
loved it. He was like,
Of course he
yeah,
did.
pee on my face, yo.
These guys are gross. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. That's legitimate. Guys are gross, so they'd be all about that.
We're
they
having
do
such a
be-
nice conversation about Spider-Man. What happened?
I know. Real quick, I want to share this story. And if you're watching us on the podcast broadcast stream on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page, you can see along as well. This is what happened. There's a radio DJ in LA that basically put her DoorDash driver on blast, and super upsetting because, you know, one, it's a radio person in LA. I want to support the radio person, but what this lady didn't seem like it was vicious. Malicious was some of the words I'm looking for. It didn't look like she was doing this on purpose to spite anybody.
Sure.
It looked like she had an accident. And the problem is she defecated in a lobby trash can while delivering food for DoorDash.
Okay.
And it was caught on Ring Cam. Now, Lisa Stanley is the name of the lady who released this TikTok video, of course, with that "Oh No" song everyone loves so well, right? Right. But I'm going to mute that. All right. So you see her, she delivered the food. And when she left, she basically left something in the trash can and on the trash can. That was the problem. It wasn't that it was necessarily in the trash can, it was on the lid.
Well,
Right. And so this girl, this radio DJ, posted the security footage on Twitter and basically started shaming her. And she went on to DoorDash and complained about the lady pooping on her trash can, which normally, okay, spitefully, if somebody poops on your property, make a complaint.
sure.
But this looks like this woman had the accident on the way to delivering the food. And on the way out, she didn't want to take the dump with her. So she had to dispose of it somewhere. And there wasn't a bathroom available. So she goes out and she basically lets it out of her back pants. And then she has to take off her dress in the lobby to check her mess to make sure she's like legit before she moves on. Right.
I mean, this is quite a series of photography.
Yeah. So it is a great series of photography, all courtesy of the DoorDash or the Ring Cam. But yeah, the DJ went and complained to DoorDash, and then not only did she get a response to DoorDash. DoorDash said that this driver is no longer able to deliver with DoorDash. So now that gig is taken away from her. And she probably needs some money if she's dashing.
Mhm.
That's what us DoorDashers call it. And they refunded her order and gave her a $20 credit.
Mhm.
Yeah. So my question to you guys real quick, is she the a-hole for doing this and not being more understanding of the lady who deuced herself?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if anyone's an a-hole. Like, I get it. You know, is this woman a monster? Because she reported, like, hey, the person that delivered my food also took a dump in the lobby. Like, that's just right there. Oh, and then there is the, soft-sided, oh, that poor woman had to take a dump. So then she did that. I understand that too. But I don't know.
Yeah, and in her tweet, she was showing no shame. She just like, how dare this lady defecate in my lobby? First off, you're in LA. You're not used to human feces by now. Give me a break. It is everywhere. Legitimately.
I'll just sum it up. Let's just quote Rick on the live stream a little bit. Ish happens, right?
Yes,
it does.
It does. So let the lady get her job back.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit the reset. We'll be back with your beef tip and more on Beef Vegan Presents. Stick around. I lied. There isn't more beyond the beef tip. So it's just the beef tip is on the FM side.
Sure.
They figure that out. All right. Do we have time for a stoned cold Steve Austin?
I think we do.
Okay. Hold on a second.
So Hotrock's gonna have to answer or ask some of these questions as well.
So I'm excited.
So it turns out, can I set it up while you're doing some stuff?
No. Yeah, go ahead and set it up.
So it turns out that one Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin, famous professional wrestler, known for Steve Weiser's drinking, that's his whole gimmick.
Yes.
Why he's laid off the alcohol and switched to weed. That's what he's been doing. So Steve Austin's been laying, and we're going to hang out with Steve Austin in a second to talk to him and figure out how things have been going since he started smoking more weed and not drinking as much.
Yeah, let me just get him patched in here. We have an image of Steve Austin, or should I say, Stoned Cold Steve Austin. There he is. All right. Good morning, Stoned Cold.
What?
I said good morning.
What?
Stone. I see. You're doing your gimmick. Can you not hear me?
No, I'm just really baked. I forgot what you asked me. Actually, that's not my gimmick. Is that my? Oh, that's right. I asked. What a bunch. That's right.
Yes. What a bunch. Hotrock Supajoint, meet Stoned Cold Steve Austin. I'm sure you're a big fan.
I'm a huge fan, homie. We should get high sometime, yo.
Oh, hell yeah. Me and Hotrock gonna go blazing big time.
Yeah, Stoned Cold. Let me ask you this. Making the change from drinking every day to smoking every day, have you noticed like a change in your aggression? Do you not want to kick ass as much, or are you still giving people stunners?
Well, let me tell you something, son. The thing that I want to kick ass on is probably some of these bags of chips and Doritos here when I get a bit of them munchies.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They hit you harder than a pedigree. They hit you tough. It's good to see that I'm hanging out on the couch. The only thing stunned is me looking at some of the stuff. All I've been doing is Netflixing and binging a bunch. I can't get up off this couch. Indica, they call it. Couch is what I think they should call it.
That's what they call it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you're still kind of new to the stoner game.
Absolutely. I have no idea the terms, the terminology, although I'll tell you, Stoner Cold Steve Austin might work as well.
Yeah. Well, I was saying Stoned Cold Steve Austin, but Stoner Cold Steve Austin works.
We got a few things that can work out. Austin 420 says, I just smoked your ass.
That's good. Yeah. See, now Stoned Cold is great with the catchphrases. That's kind of what made him over, was all that. Is there any other stoner or Stoned Cold references that you could think of? Or did you forget them because you're stoned?
I'd say right off the top of my head, there ain't much. My head feels so hot. I'll tell you. Hot Rock, you ever get that? Your head feel hot?
I'm just blown away that Hot Rock is hanging out with Stoned Cold right now. It's like mirror images of each other. It's like I'm bald, but I wear a wig, and you don't wear a wig. It's crazy, yo.
I shave my head. I keep it off. I keep it clean. That's right. I was trying to. He got exactly right. Hot Rock and Stone Cold. That's exactly right. The tag team of the future.
It'd be like the Weed Wrestling Federation, the WWF, yo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Tag me in and pass it on the left-hand side. That's the way to do it.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive. So changing up your entire lifestyle is a good move for you. I'm glad that you're not drinking any more Stoned Cold.
I'm way more chill, a bit more laid back, not giving out as many ass whoopings and walking them dry. I just like to chill out, maybe watch some Hotrock Supajoint, Supercuts there. I love when he does that. I love his show. I believe I like to hang out that Wednesday nights. There ain't nothing else on a Wednesday for old Stone Cold. When do I get to hang out with you later tonight, Hotrock?
7 p.m. MST, yo, on Facebook,
That's right.
YouTube, and Twitch.
Oh, hell yeah. I can't wait. Blazing it, doing it right. That's right. It's the best thing for my neck, I'll tell you.
Goddamn, Stoned Cold's even a better podcast host than I am. Throwing in the plug for Hotrock Supajoint. And he's been doing podcasts for quite some time. But now, are you going to start calling your podcast a podcast like Hotrock?
I might have to do that. Hotrock, share some of these ideas, and I'll share some of these sweet gummies I've been munching on. I like getting down on them once in a while. Old Stone Cold's got a sweet tooth from time to time.
Okay, let me ask you one last question before we let you go, Stoned Cold Steve Austin. Of course, wrestling is known for their road stories, and wrestlers have drinking buddies when they're on the road. But there are wrestlers that have always been marijuana proponents. And now that you stopped drinking alcohol and started smoking weed, are you hanging out with different wrestlers? And who are some of your favorite wrestlers to smoke weed with?
Well, some of these new younger talents, you got to love that. Matt Riddle. That's right. Riddle's always got something. And
Yeah,
I
he's a
do
stoner.
love when one Rob Van Dam, when he rolls up on old Stone Cold,
Rolls up, yeah.
he rolls up. That's right. The man's got his own papers. He's a professional. That's the way to do it. And also, I know my old man, the Godfather's always got a fatty for this pimp daddy. Light one up and say, pimpin' ain't easy.
Pimpin' ain't easy. That is correct. Well, I'm sure we're going to hear from you again, Stoned Cold Steve Austin. It was great having you on the show. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, hell yeah. And that's the bottom line. Why? Because Stone Cold smoked so, yeah.
That was Stoned Cold Steve Austin. Powers, welcome back, dude. You just missed Stoned Cold.
My
Just
mic,
here,
did you
homie.
cut my mic off? Like, I was trying to talk to him. He's my favorite wrestler.
I know, but sorry. He bonded more with Hot Rock anyways. Hot Rock more represents his lifestyle.
Four's a crowd.
Yeah, 4 is a crowd. Since I have you both on, have we played a game with you yet, Power or Hot Rock? I think we have, right?
I don't know, homie.
I don't think we
have.
Okay, let's
What
play a
game you got? Bring me a game on. I'm ready, homie.
Let's play a last word.
Yep. So
All right.
we're sharp enough here for the last word. That's exactly what we're going to do. Powers versus Hot Rock Supajoint when we have the time. And then I'll give you a breakdown of what science says is the best song of all time. Science
Come
on
on.
this shit.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, right?
Happy
You know what?
birthday, by the way, Beef.
Oh,
I
thank
sent you
you.
my happy birthday song yesterday. What was I
You
thinking? I was getting high. I
should've.
forgot, yo.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, thank you.
I
I
was
appreciate
I
that.
was getting high. I forgot. You just always
Yeah.
say that.
I did. I was bummed about my birthday not being able to do Tequila Sunrise because now that I got my own show again, that was an annual thing we did up in Phoenix and had some good times with that.
That was
We're
great times, yo.
Drunk. I know.
You get drunk.
Get drunk and do a show. All right, here's how we do last word, Hot Rock. I'm going to give you a category. You're going to give an answer to it. Powers is going to respond with another answer. You guys are going to go back and forth giving acceptable answers to that same category. Whoever gives the last acceptable answer before the 30 seconds runs out will win the round. Best of 3 rounds wins the game.
Okay. I got this. I'm ready.
All
I
right.
got no clue. Let's figure
Like
it out.
hot potato.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
Hot
potato.
rock potato. Let's go.
There we go.
All right, here we go. Hot Rock Potato. All right, Hot Rock.
Yeah.
Name an activity that
Smoking
requires.
weed.
Hold on. That
Okay.
requires. Name an activity that requires using your lips. Go.
Smoking weed, yo.
That's right. Powers.
Making out.
Yep.
Rolling a joint.
Yep.
Eating.
Okay.
Drinking.
Okay.
Weed flavored drinks.
There you go.
Biting someone.
No.
Blowing a
Biden,
balloon.
Blowing a balloon. Yes.
Tongue. What are we doing? Tongue and lips? Lips.
Lips.
Uh,
activity that requires using your lips.
Smoking a pipe.
Oh, ran out of time. Hot Rock Powers gets the first round. Both of you guys kind of struggled on that one. That's surprising.
True.
All right. So 1 point goes to Powers. Hot Rock, you started off the last round, so Powers, you're going to start off the first one. And yes, Rick, a BJ's would have been an acceptable answer.
Settle down, Rick.
I know he's so perverted. Right. He's like-minded. All right, here we go. Speaking of being perverted, Powers, name something that has to be licked. Go.
The vagine.
Okay. What a pervert this guy is.
Hey, we were there.
All right, Hot Rock.
Joint seal.
Yep. Okay.
A lollipop.
Okay.
Oh no, homies! What needs to be licked, yo? Salt lick.
Yes.
This is in the name.
Yes.
Boobies.
Okay. Yeah.
My cow lick, because it'd be sticking up.
Okay.
Earlobe.
Oh my God. A Hot Rock.
I'm getting blown out of the water here.
You got smoked by Powers.
I got
Look at
smoked.
that. All right, now Powers technically still won the game, but we can do one last bonus round to see how you guys are doing.
I got this.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. This one, I'll say. I'm just looking for the right category. Okay, this one's fine. All right, name something, or you never want to shake someone's hand right after they do what?
Deliver DoorDash.
Yeah.
Come out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Pick the nose.
Okay.
Wash their hands. No one likes wet hands.
Okay.
Pet a tarantula.
Okay.
You want to shake their hand after a thing? Is that what it is?
You know what? Yeah.
After they're eating cotton candy.
Okay.
Clean out the pipe. After they clean out the pipe, because
Yeah,
they got that
resin.
resin all
right.
over them.
After.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah!
A little bit of redemption.
Yes.
Congratulations. All right, we got 5 seconds. Got to get on the air here. And I'll give you a beef tip. Rock 102.1 KFMA. We're almost out of time, but I'd like to thank everyone for tuning into the show. And of course, our on the podcast broadcast partner and guest, Hotrock Supajoint. Thank you again, Hot Rock, for joining the fun with us on this Weeds Nest Day. And of course, Powers and everyone that's watching. But I can't spend all this time thanking people. I want to leave you a beef tip. And this is an actual tip.
Oh.
All right. They're saying if you use or deodorant in the morning, you're doing it wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, antiperspirant.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to read it. I know how to say antiperspirant.
Sure you do.
Damn it.
Antiperspirant.
Yeah. Well, anyways, there's a reason why you don't want to put it on in the morning. You have to put it on at night. That's really when you should be doing it because you sweat less while you're asleep, which gives the active ingredients more time to absorb into your skin. And most types are meant to last 24 to 48 hours anyways, so it'll still work the next day. So if you're putting deodorant on in the morning, you're doing it wrong. Put it on at night, and that's something I've been doing for quite some time.
Wait, is there a difference between deodorant and antiperspirant?
Yes.
See? It's not deodorant, it's antiperspirant.
Whatever, same thing. My deodorant is
Different.
antiperspirant. And I'll give you another tip, too. Don't forget to swap the taint. That's a good one. Swab the taint with your deodorant. You always want to put it on places where you sweat. And the taint is an area where you sweat often. And I'm telling you, I've gotten compliments from Mexican hookers who are like, hey,
my God.
you smell pretty nice down there. And like, I'm saying hookers in Mexico, Powers, not like a race of hookers.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, my
That
God.
did sound inappropriate. And I apologize.
Just a little.
Yeah. Sorry.
He didn't mean anything by that.
I meant prostitutes in the state of Mexico.
right.
Doesn't make it
It's a country, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Ridiculous.
Gosh. All right.
He's
all right.
crushing it.
I'm being corrected by all my stories. I'm obviously messed up, but we're out of here. Don't forget to tell a friend about Beef Vegan Presents on Rock 102.1 KFMA. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow morning with a whole lot more show and tickets to give away for Black Veil Brides.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. As always, drive safe, ride safe, and rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, babe. I'll see you next week, homie. I'll see you tonight in the comments, yo.
You've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.